Legends are told in the realm of Teleria of an evil soul foul that the Dark Lord himself will not dare to cross its path. But you, brave souls, are you ready to meet this evil head on and open that door to your demise?
Hello everybody, Loki Magics, another day, another video, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that intro. Just trying something different, get you guys in the mood for Halloween. But anyways, this video is about Harvest Jack, and the purpose of this video is to show you guys Harvest Jack in action so that way you can make your own decision if you should fuse him or not. And at the end of this video, I will let you know my opinion. So with all that being said, let's get right into it. Alright, so here he is, the man of the hour, Harvest Jack. So as you can see right now, this is his stats. Let's look at it real quick. I got his HP up to 95k, but there's a little bit of sadness to that, and you guys will see here shortly what I mean. And looking at his attack, defense, it's okay. Speed is okay. His crit rate's, a little bit low, but not too bad. His crit damage is 220%. His accuracy could be a little bit better, but for the purpose of this video, this works. So now you can see his stats, you see what we're working with. Now his gear's a little bit mixed match, but it's okay because like I said, for the purpose of the video, it works. But you guys already know his skills, so we're not really gonna go over it too much. We're just gonna kind of go over it as we go, showcasing him in the game. Now looking at his masteries, so real simple, he has a lot of debuffs, so I wanted to go down the accuracy line, make my way toward this, and pretty much get to Master Hexer so we can increase his debuffs when it's applied on his enemies. Now this offense side tree, now this could be debatable. I went with War Master because I feel like I get more bang for my buck going with War Master, but if you feel like going with Giant Slayer or even crit damage, that is fine. That's up to you. Personally, I just like going with War Master. And one interesting thing is that I went with Blood Shield because since Harvest Jack, well, my Harvest Jack has so much HP, I figured, hey, in faction wars, etc., you kill somebody, Harvest Jack get 50% shield equal to the champion's max HP. So I felt like that would help him out, give him more survivability. So now you guys saw what kind of stats he's working with. Let's go and see him in action so you could decide for real. This is a hard one. You guys really need to think about this and decide. So let's go. Let's take a look at that. All right, so looking at this right here, when it comes to campaign and faction wars, that's an easy thumbs up. That's like no problemo for this champion. He's going to help you out so much in those areas. Not a big deal. Now, when it comes to dungeons, that's where it gets a little bit tricky. So let's check that out. Alright, so let's start off with the potion bosses. So in this potion boss thing, Harvest Jack is going to be really good because honestly, it's only stage 15. Really, a lot of champions are really good. But in Harvest Jack's case, he has this passive, right, where if they hit him, he takes away one turn of that buff, and also he's able to steal buffs. So you can see all that going on in this clip right here. And I think that will help you out with making faster run times and clearing out magic heap and stuff like that. So when it comes to potion bosses, I think Harvest Jack definitely gets an A+. So let's move on to the other areas. Alright, so when it comes to the other areas of the dungeon like dragons, ice golems, and the minotaur, he will help you out. He's not going to help you get the fastest run times for in-game players, but hey, if you're an upcoming player, yes, he will definitely help you out because he pretty much helps you clear out trash mods, and he could be very useful and like, stunning with fear and things like that. So yes, I would say use them for those content, but we will talk about Fire Knight a little bit later in the video, but for now, let's talk about Clan Boss, and then we'll talk about Arena and finish this off with Fire Knight. I wanted to throw this clip in real quick because I know there's a lot of team compositions out there and you can't knock out anybody's potential just because no one's talking about it. So I think Harvest Jack has a good use case for Clan Boss because you can see right here Clan Boss has increased attack up, and Harvest Jack comes in and steals it right off of Clan Boss, which is very helpful for your survivability in Clan Boss. So I think hey, if you're missing that in your team composition, this is a useful champion that could help you out in that situation. Also, taking a look at this right here, you can see that his A2 has, you could take increased attack and switch it to decreased attack. So this giving you another chance to do something with that annoying increased attack that Clan Boss has. Okay, so when it comes to the arena, man, I was actually really surprised. So I know I got this screen paused right now, and the reason why is because we're gonna face off with this team, and this clip right here beautifully showcases the potential of Harvest Jack, like what he could do. So watch this video, well, watch this clip very closely and just take in what's going on. There's so much things going on. He's stealing buffs, he's canceling other people's buff, and his passive is very strong. Like, I did not realize the strength of his passive. So take a look at this clip and you'll be able to see for yourself the potential of Harvest Jack in the arena. And just to let you guys know, I did a lot of fighting in the arena with Harvest Jack, and I pretty much, with this team composition, was winning a lot. And yeah, so just check out the clip so you could formulate your own ideas and opinion. So let's take a look at it. Yo, like, for real, that fight was crazy. Like, there was so much going on, so you might need to see it again just to get the full effect of what just happened. But Harvest Jack, his passive proc so many times. His ability was converting the enemy buffs into debuffs, and he was also stealing buffs, and there was so much stuff going on. I really love this clip. I think it really showcases well the potential of Harvest Jack. Now, one could say, yes, he doesn't hit that hard. I know, but you saw in this team composition, he was able to provide that disruption to the other team synergy, and we was able to win. So my team is usually like a speed nuke thing, so you know, it was different for me to get hit first, but you saw we prevailed, right? So Harvest Jack could be used in many different team compositions like this, and you know, you could just see what happens. You saw what happened with this. I thought it was pretty cool. I don't know, what do you guys think? Okay, so when it comes to Fire Knight 20, I will say that Harvest Jack can be very useful because one of the affinity, and also the fact that his kit just naturally helps out taking out a lot of trash mobs, right? So Harvest Jack will help you get to the boss, but here comes the problem. When he actually gets to the boss, his A1 does hit 3 times, so if you have a counter tune, yes, that will help you take down his shield. And if you don't have a counter tune, you could try using this mastery right here. This should also help you out. But the thing is, like, I think everyone knows by now that he really just doesn't hit that hard. So once you're actually at Fire Knight, you're just really there to take down his shield, which could be useful depending on your team composition. So I wouldn't say like, yes, he's like the end all say all, because like, you know, if you compare it to Codeheart, she hits like 4 times on her A1, also does Heat Seeker and, you know, heal reduction and Terrometer reduction. So Codeheart will be like more of a perfect Fire Knight, you know, champion. But Harvest Jack could help, but he's not that perfect. But I'm just saying he does have a use case, so that's up to you to decide if you want to use him or not. Okay, so let's wrap this video up. I mean, man, Harvest Jack is like such a mixed bag, right? Like, oh, actually, I didn't go over Spider 20, but I just feel like there's really no need. I don't think Harvest Jack will help you out at all in Spiders 20. So yeah, there's that. But man, like, I really like Harvest Jack, right? I feel like he has so much potential. I see a lot of use case for him, and it's really hard for me to recommend to you if it's worth it or not, because I don't know personally. I don't know what your team composition look like. I don't know what you're lacking. I don't know where you're struggling on, but I feel like, hey, if you could afford it and you're almost there, you might as well, because man, in that arena, like, here's the thing. You just don't know what a champion could do till you actually get them yourself and test them out. Like, yes, we could sit here all day and read the kits to you and be like, man, this dude's amazing, blah, blah, blah. We could do that all day. But honestly, the beauty of this game is for you to get the champion and decide for yourself, right? Because, you know, there are champions out there, yes, their kit looks amazing but they suck, or their kit might not look amazing and they're really good. So honestly, like, we have to get out of this practice of just saying, oh my god, he sucks, and everybody jumps on that bandwagon. Like, hey, I'm not here to tell you what you should like or not. I think that's really up to you, and you're just taking away a lot of the game from yourself if you're not willing to experiment. Yes, it takes time and money, so I understand that it's not that easy to just do, but hey, that's why I use videos like this as a reference. But honestly, guys, it's Halloween. I need to go trick or treat, so you guys have fun, be safe, and I'll see you on the next one.